Greetings, guzzlers, and happy Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026. This is Ben Buys Beverages, and as you can see, I'm back home. No more traveling beer shows for a while, or actually, I think I'm scheduled to do one Friday with a secret friend of the channel, as you will find out. But anyhow, I was on my way home today, and I realized that I'm actually taking vacation this week. Because of that job change up, I cannot sell my vacation, so it's either, use it or lose it, so I'm using it. So I was driving home and I stopped at the Food Pack down on, what is that? Old Shell. Food Pack on Old Shell. And what do I find? I find a beer from the brewery Clown Shoes called Space Cake. It is a double IPA. It is a 9% alcohol double IPA, and it says it is a tropical, juicy beer. It's exciting. And Space Cake, I wonder if it tastes like a short skirt and a long jacket. It's only funny if you know that band. Look, I got big plans, so be sure to check the description of this video when you're all done. So I hope you're watching it on a device that lets you do that. Anyhow, in addition to little flying people, there's some finish print, so allow me. Well, here's the warning about don't drink, it's bad. We know this. On the other side, though, it says the Space Cake Armada, an evil enterprise in the form of laser-wielding baked goods spaceships that must be brought to heel. Facing off with this fearsome fleet may be a tall order, but it is certainly no time to panic. With a sweet malt backbone and flavors of guava and pineapple courtesy of Mosaic hops, Space Cake is an approachable double IPA fit for extraterrestrial adventure. Wow, I wonder if it's going to make me want to phone home? Little ET humor there. Anyhow, Space Cake, as I'm cracking and pouring this, are you aware of the American astronaut Commander Johnny Kim? I love this guy's life story. First, he was a combat medic for SEAL Team 6, and he went on over 100 combat missions with them. Then he got out and he was bored, so he went to Harvard Medical School and graduated as an MD. Then he got bored being a doctor on this planet, and he became an astronaut. Wow, this smells good. And he ended up spending 245 days aboard the International Space Station. So, if anyone should be leading this Space Cake Armada, perhaps it should be him leading that battle. And look, even at arm's length, this beer has a very strong yeasty odor. Oh, it smells wonderful. Oh, like beer should smell. It's strong. It smells potent. And I think juicy is a pretty accurate description. This is a really tasty beer. I'm going to say 9 bottle caps out of 10. And then I'm going to ramble some more as I got a whole big old can here and a glass. It's not even half empty. And I'm so glad. But, space and astronauts, you know what it makes me think of? Spacewalks. And you know who went on a spacewalk? Major Tom went on a spacewalk. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. Space guitars. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door. And I'm floating in a most peculiar way. and the stars look very different today. For here am I floating in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. Bum ba dum. All right, while the solo is playing in my head, I'll have another sip of beer. This song is called Space Oddity by David Bowie, and the best cover version I've ever heard, which a link will be down in the description, was by the Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield. When he was aboard the International Space Station, he did a lot of recordings of different things because he wants to sell space to the world. He did it. Makes me want to be an astronaut, except I'm too old and out of shape, and I'm kind of grounded, if you will. Anyhow, last verse. Though I'm past 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still. And I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much, she knows. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating in a tin can? Far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. More guitar solos, space guitars. But yeah, that's always been a great song. But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking a couple things, really. One, this is an excellent beer. Maybe it's actually a 10 out of 10 now. Maybe Major Tom, after his spacewalk, where he loses contact with ground control, he falls back to Earth, much like the Fantastic Four did in the comic books, after being exposed to cosmic rays. And maybe Major Tom lands and becomes Ziggy Stardust. That's right, Ziggy Stardust. Who is Ziggy Stardust? Why, Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly and the spiders from Mars. And I forgot the rest, and that is all right. But I will put another video down below, and that's okay. Just be thankful that this did not turn into some weird rendition of Space Truckin' by Deep Purple, or even a rendition of Interplanet Janet. She's a Galaxy girl, from Schoolhouse Rock. All right, on all those notes, I'm enjoying this beer. I hope you enjoyed the random factoids I dumped on you, and maybe even the singing. Regardless, like, subscribe, and comment down below after watching all the delightful videos that I have linked. Cheers!